I'm John Hueckel. I work as a Launch Site Integration Manager with NASA's Launch Services Program. I get the processing facilities and all the services ready for a spacecraft when it is here at the Kennedy Space Center. When a spacecraft arrives at KSC, it is never ready to go right on top of the rocket. Here at the Space Center, the spacecraft team will finish building the spacecraft, putting the last parts of the spacecraft together, loading propellant into the fuel tanks, checking that the spacecraft and the ground control center can communicate with each other, and finishing up spacecraft testing and checkout. They need a place to do all this. That's where I come in. I set up their home away from home. I usually start working with the spacecraft team about 3 years before launch. When the spacecraft arrives here at KSC, it takes about 60 days to get it ready for launch. When the team is here, they will need lots of things, like communications and telemetry support, contamination control, special gases, solvents, propellants, as well as desks with phones and computer hookups. I also help the spacecraft team follow the rules here at the Space Center. While they are back home building their spacecraft, I am busy at KSC getting all their procedures approved, safety documents reviewed, and lining up all the services they will need when they arrive. My job takes me all over the Space Center and to off-site facilities too. I might be working with propellant engineers, then off to arrange for aircraft landing support, and discuss where to put all the spacecraft support equipment with the people who take care of the facility. Then I might finish up the day working with safety engineers. Sometimes I might spend a week researching something the spacecraft team needs. Each day is different. Once the spacecraft and its team arrive, the real fun begins, and I get to watch all my hard work and planning put to use. Sometimes extra support is needed that the spacecraft team and I did not plan for. It is usually something completely unexpected, and we work through and solve the problem if and when it comes up. When we are close to launch, we have at least one pretend countdown with the spacecraft team to give them some practice before the real launch countdown. On launch day, my call sign is NSC, which stands for NASA Spacecraft Coordinator. I'm in the firing room, keeping the spacecraft team on track with the countdown. After launch, I'm on to my next mission with a new spacecraft, new team, and new challenges to work through. My job is never boring. This is an exciting time for NASA. We are getting ready to send robots and people back to the moon and beyond. It will take years to accomplish this, and NASA will need a new generation of scientists and engineers to get us there. Imagine, it could be you.